So here it is, the final answer to the question, destiny or free will? So many people believe that the universe works on mathematics and therefore everything is predetermined and set in structure, that our lives are ruled by a sense of destiny. And many of us are slowly learning that the universe does work on mathematical principles. It works on a pattern that we call the flower of life, and within the flower of life, holds all the ratios in mathematics to the structure of the universe. So if we follow the curves perfectly in the flower of life, we are perfectly following the flow of time, and these intersections that we see in the flower of life between the lines is, we could say, are important life decisions that we have to make. So if this curve represents the flower of life, I have the ability and I have the free will to pull in any direction I want. And the more I pull, the more friction I'm creating in that rubber band, and the faster it's going to snap back. So this is how we use our free will to create friction. We use to create energy, which fuels our concepts of time and dimensions. So I like to call this friction sexual energy, because that's what it comes down to. Sexual energy, in many people's belief, is what fuels our reality. So the further you go from your loyalty or your understanding or even your ignorance of the flower of life and our mathematical understanding of time, the more friction that we're creating, and the farther we pull, the faster it's going to snap back. So I know that people have been avoiding their destinies for a long time. People have been fueling the ignorance of the truth and our destiny for such a long time, and all that energy is building up, all that friction is building up. It's going to snap back in our faces, and we're going to be faced with a flurry of important life decisions, when time is literally going to speed up. So lots of people say that we can't predict the future. The future is always changing, and I'd say within free will that yes, this is true. I can't say what you're going to do from one moment to the next. But on a mathematical understanding of the universe, I could, in theory, predict, what important life decisions you are going to be faced with. And there have been many men throughout history that have held a powerful mathematical understanding of the universe and have written down their dreams and prophecies about such things, and have fueled major religions and people that believe in these. So what I'm saying is that many men have awakened to see these important decisions that we have to make along the curves of time. And it is our very ignorance of these prophecies and these important decisions that we have to make that is disallowing these prophecies from being fulfilled and time from progressing. So who's going to step forward and make these decisions to fulfill these prophecies? Who's going to step forward and say, hey, I'm the fulfillment of, I'm the Christ. I am. All kinds of people all over the place are waiting for prophecies to be fulfilled, big and small, Right, so the decisions that we have to make are clearly spelled out for us in many world religions, Who's going to set those in motion? Who's going to be bold enough to say,